In this lecture on how to create paragraphs, we're going to talk about the paragraph container. I will also walk you through to create a simple web page that contains a sample paragraph that you can display on your web page. And finally, I'm going to show you how you can add the align attribute to the paragraph container, just in case you want to align the paragraph either left, center, right, or justified on your web page. Okay, let's first talk about the paragraph container. Just like any other container in HTML, a paragraph container begins with the opening paragraph tag and it ends with the closing paragraph tag. The letter P that you see inside the angle brackets is the element name, which stands for paragraph. You place your paragraph text, which is the actual paragraph that you want to display on your web page, within the opening paragraph tag and the closing paragraph tag. Now let me walk you through to create a simple web page that contains a sample paragraph so that you get an idea of how you can create paragraphs on your web page. In order to do that, open Notepad on your computer. Now in Notepad, you can actually type in the basic elements from scratch if you want. But I would recommend using the other way, which is opening the existing template, just like you did in the last lecture. So you open my web page template. And now you can use this template as a base to create your web page. As you can see, we already have a paragraph container in this basic template. And this paragraph container starts with the opening paragraph tag and ends with the closing paragraph tag. So what you can do, you can use this paragraph container as a base to create your first paragraph on your web page. In order to do that, just get rid of this sample paragraph text inside the paragraph container and start typing in the actual paragraph text that you want to display on your web page. And let's say in this example you type in tags in HTML usually come in pairs. One is the opening tag and the other is the closing tag. The / in the closing tag is what distinguishes it from the opening tag. When you're done typing in your paragraph text, just save your file. Again, just make sure to click on Save As and not on Save, and give your file a new name. Let's say we type in the new name for this example as sample paragraph.html and click the Save button. Next, minimize Notepad, and it's time you preview your web page. So I just go back into my projects folder and I look for my file, which is sample paragraph, and I double click on it. As you can see on the web page, it displays the paragraph. Although this doesn't really look like a paragraph, that's because it's only a single line, but you can definitely experiment with it by adding more text to it and getting a feel for the real paragraph on your web page. Okay, well, that was about creating and displaying a sample paragraph on your web page. And at times when you're putting in actual paragraphs on your web page, you may want to align the paragraph either left, center, right, or justified on the web page. And you can do that by adding the align attribute to the opening paragraph tag, as you can see in the figure. The possible values you can assign to the align attribute are left, center, right, and justified. Let's see how we can do that in practice by adding the align attribute to the opening paragraph tag in the example we're working on. So just go back to your HTML document, and in the opening paragraph tag after the element P, type in the attribute which is align, followed by the =, and let's say you assign it the value as center. Save your file again and refresh your web page. As you can see, the paragraph is now center aligned.